Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Leonie. This is Big Girls Really Do Cry and this is my week. So that's what I've decided to call it. I can't think of anything else that really works, and this is basically what it is. It is me talking about my week with any added highlights in, apart from, again, I haven't got any to show you. This week has been lovely. I've literally just been out and that's what I've done. I've gone out as much as possible. The only day I haven't gone out is Tuesday, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I've just took the camera with me everywhere I've gone, and took as many pictures as I could. Usually take sort of like roughly an average about 300 pictures every time, and then I keep about on average about 50 of them. So yeah, it's quite a lot of pictures. But I absolutely love it. I just love it. I just find it's so relaxing, and I would advise everybody, if you've got a camera, even just a camera phone, just go out and take some photographs of the world around you, because honestly I find it so it just helps you mentally, I think. Yeah, and the weather's just been lovely, so that's really helped. There's been no wind, so I've had no issues with wind and doors, etc. Because yeah, just don't need any of those. So I thought, like last week I showed you a few things of our photographs. I thought I'd do that every week and just sort of pick three of my favourites from the week, which will probably be hard because I do tend to like quite a lot. But we'll see how it goes. Often, if there's anything new or whatever that I haven't photographed before, I'll probably especially do that, because yeah, give it a bit more. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a blue tit. You may have seen him on the opening screen thing, thumbnail. That's the word, thumbnail. Yeah. So he's just so cute. What can I say? The colours in them are amazing, and I can't even think of any time before looking that I'd noticed that there were blue tits in this country, to be honest, which is a really bad thing to say, I reckon. But they're very small. They are very noisy, man. You'll hear them, but you probably won't see them, and especially once the trees are covered, because they'll just disappear in the trees, which is obviously taking them now when not all of the trees are covered in leaves. It is a good time to do it. I will put pictures in. It's probably already there. So I'm just talking, like I was going to do it, but yeah, I'll put pictures in of everything I talk about. But yeah, I took this in Thompson Park. It's no reference to use, but and I only took it yesterday, but I thought it was really sweet, and so I kept it. The next picture I took is of a male house sparrow accent. So he has got a lovely feather there for his nest, unless he's pubs are open, he might be planning a night out or he's a bit feather boa, you never know. But yes, he was so cute and he was so proud. I saw him jump down off the tree, well, not jump down, fly down, fly. Anyway, he went down from the tree, picked up this feather, and then went back into the tree, and I quickly grabbed my camera out and took a photo of him, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. And I think, and I'm not sure if it is like this with all sparrows or all birds. I know with some birds the males make the nest, and then the female picks a nest that they find the best, type of thing, and then obviously, so hopefully he'll be getting all the ladies with his nest making skills. Assuming that's how it works and it's not a case of them both doing it, because I can't remember which birds do and which birds don't. But anyway, hopefully it'll pay off for him. That's the thing, isn't it? And the last image that I've took, well, actually I've got two images of it, but I'll show both, is something that's called it's got various names: a Manky Mallard, a mutant mallard. It's basically a crossbreed. It's part mallard duck and probably part domestic. But who knows? But I think he's beautiful anyway. And I got him done on the rock, so he was preening himself. So I took a photo of him doing that, and then I wanted to get a close up of his head because he has some beautiful green sort of flecks going through his fur. Not his fur. He's not a dog. Through his feathers, Lenny. Through his feathers. Yeah, so he has some beautiful green flecks going through his feathers, and so like I zoomed into his head so that you could see that, and obviously I'll put both pictures up so you can see, but I think I'll also put this on the thumbnail as well. But he's just, I thought he's so cute and he's very beautiful, and I prefer the term crossbreed. I don't even, does it really need to be a crossbreed? He's just a duck. He's lovely. Okay, so that is all I have to say about my photography this week. But yeah, what's your favourite of the three that I've showed you? If you have a favourite, if you don't know, I do have a I have a page on Facebook, if you've got Facebook, called Duck and Life, and I put all my pictures in there. And I have a page on Instagram, also called Duck and Life, but it's Duck and Life, no, Duck and underscore Life pictures, I think, something like that on there. And I do post on there, but not as much as in Facebook. So yeah, but absolutely love it, and I would really recommend it to anyone. Alright, so what else has happened this week? Oh, I got my boiler replaced, finally. So I've had issues with my boiler since I moved in here, and it should have been replaced a long time ago. It kept going off, the pressure kept dropping, it was leaking constantly, and it had been fixed so many times I can't even begin to remember. And the first thing they always say to us when I ring up is, it's like, what does the display say? And I'm like, well, the display doesn't say anything because I don't have a display on it, it's that old. And then they're like, oh, but then again they botch it up. Oh, botch it up, not botch it up, patch it up, something like that. And probably botch it up anyway. So yeah, it's a counter loan property that I have, and I probably shouldn't say that, should I? Yeah, bollocks. It's true. It's not lies. Anyway, so the heating engineer came on Tuesday because they are in the area sort of attempting to replace them, but it could be up to a year still. And I was like, oh. Anyway, he came, he said, do you know your boiler's leaking? And I went, yeah. I said, it's been reported, it's constantly leaking, and it's constantly being reported. And he was like, all right. Anyway, he said, he says it needs replacing ASAP, this. He said, ring this number and you know, they'll get it sorted. So I rang the number, someone rang us back on the Wednesday, so this was the Tuesday that he came. Someone rang us back on a Wednesday, is it okay if we come tomorrow? I was like, oh, okay. So I now have a brand new boiler, and it's all sparkly and lovely, and it has a thermostat thing. I know it's all fancy for me, this, and it now has a display. So if it goes wrong I can actually see what it is this time. But yeah, that's cool. And I need the plaster to come out on Monday to tidy up around it where the, you know, where it's all, the tiles have come off and whatnot. So yeah, it'll be all cool. So that's good. Alright, so moving on to healthy eating wise. So that's been great, no problem. I really feel like I've got my mindset back like I had before. I'm not really feeling hungry or anything. I'm not missing out on nothing because I don't cut anything out. So that's really, really good. I'll put the what's it called, the screenshot here of like my total calories. So my weekly calories allowance is, not my weekly calorie allowance, my daily calorie allowance is 2,500, but I'm only hit 2,100, just over. So I'm actually, I'm struggling to sort of have stuff, which is weird. I would rather like to. I just don't have words, do I? No. I'd prefer it if I was eating at around 2,400 at least, like at the minimum, because I don't want to go, because otherwise where am I cutting to? I don't want to spend like weeks. I mean, last week I think I only hit 2,200 ish, and obviously this week I'm 100 below that as a weekly average, that is. But yeah, hopefully I can increase it a little bit, because I don't want to come, you know what I mean, in a few weeks time when I've got nowhere to go with it. So that's the plan anyway. Weirdly telling myself to eat a little more. Yeah, but anyway. So yeah, that was great. Hopefully I can get weighed soon. I've got the card of the lad who did it with his number on now, so I might have to just like send him a few phone calls, send him a few messages and saying, hi, can you bring your skills? Oh, bless him. Anyway, right, where was I? Oh, so last week, if you remember, I had the chocolate oat muffin from Fuel, which I really enjoyed. And this week I told you at the time that I had a banana and chocolate one. Not for me. I get it, don't get us wrong, because I'm like, you know, it wasn't horrible or anything, but it wouldn't be a choice I'd have. It tasted like, if you like, you know, the banana sweets you can get, like the banana foam sweets, it tastes like that. So if that's your thing and you like them, you'll love that pudding. And there was no chocolate to it to me. I mean, I added frozen Aero mousses to it, but otherwise there would have been no chocolate with it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I ate it. It wasn't disgusting, but I'm not a fan of those sweets, so it wouldn't be something I would buy again in that flavour. Definitely buy the chocolate one. I've now got the toffee apple one to try, so hopefully I'll be able to tell you about that next week. So the only other meal that I had that was more different, other than like a microwave meal, I had the chance to take a photo of, because, you know, it's kind of awkward. So I had Tesco's finest cod and fish parsley. Tesco's finest cod and parsley fish cakes, and they were 214 calories each, so I had two, and then I had salad with them, so just like lettuce and whatnot, and then I had some carrot buttons and a bit of beetroot salad, and it came in at 500 and something. I will put the exact calories on the screen, as well as the picture to show you. And I also had a little bit of Tesco's 50% lighter salad cream. I think it's 17 calories a tablespoon, which works for me, because I do like salad cream anyway, and just one or two of them is enough. So yeah, I absolutely love these finest fish cakes. I've tried all the different ones. These are the lowest in calories out of them, but I would definitely recommend them if you like them. Just done in the oven, you just put them in, leave them till they're done. And like I said, I usually have salad with them, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. And just the last thing to tell you about really is, I will put a picture of this in, but because I haven't got it to hand, but it's the skinny sauce, the chocolate skinny sauce dessert. So it claims to be no calories, but I think it's 4 for every 100 mils or whatever. not for me. Like I made, well, my son made actually. So we had meringues with, so if you've seen my cherries haul, you'll know I bought some meringues, and then I think there were 59 or 50 or 59 calories per meringues nest. So I had two of them with a handful of strawberries chopped up, a handful of raspberries chopped up, some squirty cream, and then the idea was to put a bit of the skinny sauce over the top. But I just found it's very obviously runny, which I guess it's because it's mostly water, but it didn't even taste remotely chocolatey to me. I mean, I don't know whether I was expecting too much, maybe, you know, maybe I was expecting it. It's exactly like chocolate, but yeah. And I know, like, these, you know, low calorie things and whatever, and probably some sort of sweetener in it or whatever, but I did not enjoy it whatsoever. And I thought to myself, you know, because it was $3.50, and I certainly wouldn't buy it again or any similar products. I think I'd rather like have if I really wanted some chocolate sauce, I'd probably just take the hit of calories for the fact that I would enjoy it, and that's the main thing for me. And the majority of the time, you know, like, I do have full fat calorie items as my treats, because you know, you can't, 90% of the time you can't get anything better, you know what I mean. So the skinny sauce, definitely not for me. Not something I enjoyed at all, and I think that if I was gonna have something, if I really needed some sort of sauce on, I think I would just account the calories somehow. And because personally I think even if you had like a bar of chocolate every day, it's completely fine as long as you include it in your calories. And I'm talking like full fat, full calorie chocolate. I don't know, whatever is your thing. I mean, personally, I would probably opt for a Caramac or a cream egg or something at the moment, and they're about 170 for the Caramac, 177 for the cream egg, and I would just account them in my calories. And as long as you're having salad and fruit and veg, as well as, you know, other, you know, more nutritious foods is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so as long as you're having, you know, other more nutritious fruits. All right, try again. So, like I said, even if you had a full fat bar of chocolatey day. Oh. Lovely day, chocolatey day. I should have played it. Okay, let's start again. So, even if you have a full fat bar of chocolate a day, along with your nutritious calorie cold, so it's not so if you right, try again. So if you had I mean, personally, if you have a bar of chocolate every day, as long as like your other calories are going on fruit, veg, salad and other nutritious foods, then I can't see an issue with it. And I'd rather do that than have something that I didn't quite enjoy as much, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it really. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching. If you would like to comment below and let me know what you've been up to this week, and if you've got anything planned next week, if you're on a calorie controlled diet as well, or any other type of healthy eating, then let me know how you're doing, and I will, oh, there was a fly, oh, and I will catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye now.